G'day guys, we're for King and Country. I'm Luke.
And I'm Joel, and you are watching theinsider.com.
My first question is, are your parents incredibly good looking to birth two talented, handsome
You're
sons?
very kind. You're
You
very,
are.
very kind. So you don't look at your parents thinking, hey mom, you're looking mighty fine today, or
Yeah.
dad, strutting your stuff.
Although I will say this, I've seen pictures of them as youngsters, and they were pretty striking. Dad had this big fro of hair, sort of like Luke's, and yeah, so I would say yes. But they also we're 2 of 7 kids, so they've had a few tries before they got to us.
And they picked the most perfect specimens to be in the band, and everyone else got cut,
we
right?
need to hang out with you more often.
My second question, Fangirly Style, is now that you're in America, do the girls just go crazy for the accent? Because I know that I can't breathe right now.
Can you not?
No.
Are you okay?
It's okay.
Okay, good.
Well, the thing is I was very young when I came here, so my accent isn't quite as strong as Joel's, but I'm pretty sure that Joel puts it on so he can have this effect.
Yeah, no, this is the way I talk all the time, guys. Yeah, great to be here.
So tell me about, of 7 children, how you guys were like, get rid of all these other brothers and sisters. Let's do this band.
We kind of all ventured in certain directions together. We grew up in music. Our father was a concert promoter and a manager, and so we grew up traveling with him a fair bit. And we all naturally sort of split off into different directions. One guy does film, one of the brothers, one of the others runs lighting as a lighting designer. It kind of took this natural form. That moment that we said to them, look, we don't want you guys to be in the band. We found other things to do.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
I originally wanted to be an athlete. My junior year of high school, I tore my ACL. So it was kind of like, well, that's not going to happen anymore. And then Joel came to me and said, hey, let's write some songs together and let's see where this leads. And I think it's almost addictive because you just keep going. If you can do anything else, you probably should do it. But if you can't, you belong in music because that's the type of work ethic and the amount of work that it takes. And we wrote songs together.
And now when he says we wrote songs together, we wrote about 140 songs.
You did. You wrote a ton.
We wrote a ton.
And some were bad and some were good? Or?
The first ones were really awful.
Yeah.
And then, it's like anything. It's a muscle. You keep going back to the drawing board. You keep trying new things because we believe there's something to this and there's something that we have to say and something we have to sing. And so here we are.
And so tell me about the debut record.
Well, like I said, we wrote roughly, as an independent band mostly, but we wrote over 100 songs for it. And so we went down from like 100 to 40 to 25 and then down to 14. And the most exciting part for us was, although these songs had been written over a period of about 4 years and written about a bunch of different stuff, it was unexpectedly striking in that we looked at it and went, this makes sense.
Yeah.
And there's a real theme and thread to it, which kind of culminates in the title track, closing the record, Crave, and that statement is hope is what we crave. It's a journey, asking questions and looking at life honestly, going, where are we heading?
Yeah.
And so is that where the title came from then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last song, Crave, as he said, the chorus just says, hope is what we crave, and that will never change. And I think through the journey of the album, that's the centerpiece.
Okay. It's time to talk about your music video.
She's shifting her
Let's
weight.
all get ready. Okay, so listen, you guys are babes, and I'm listening to your record, I'm looking at your faces going, I know what's going to happen in this music video. It's going to be you shirtless, one of you, both of you maybe.
Yeah. In the rain.
And then I watched it, and describe to me sort of the video treatment and how it turned out.
We were sitting in the car with one of our brothers,
Okay.
Ben, who works in film, and we really wanted the 3 of us to be involved with it and have him kind of direct it, which he did. And we were like, guys, we could stand in a field in the long grass and we could sing Kumbaya, or we could really come up with something that turns your head a bit and goes, well, and makes you think,
Yeah.
not just the normal thing. And so we ended up going down this really peculiar road of like post-apocalyptic prison where it's very metaphorical. These people have these headphones on and they can't really hear and they can't really speak, but they're not bound. So obviously they've still got some kind of free will, but they're being controlled, and we wanted it to be thought-provoking.
Yes, when there was like a baby in the arms, and then there's like blood or like a scar. And
It's
then
not a
he's-
baby for the record.
What is it? It's like a young guy,
Yeah,
a young little tween.
Yes.
tween.
Yes.
It was very unexpected. Like your record, I mean, there's just so many bands that come out with music, and there's just something very, very special about what you're doing, and I'm so happy to have met you, and I'm so happy you came in, and now you're gonna play songs for me, and I'm gonna kick your feet up because I'm excited about it.
Wow.